What's happening, good people? It's your boy Lloyd Knows checking in again. And I know it's been a minute, but I'm back. And I got more to talk about. So let's get into it. So, first off, I want to send a shout out to all my mates over in Australia. How y'all doing, man? Thank y'all for watching and paying attention. I see y'all are a fan of the Australian show, Mr. Inbetween, as well. So appreciate y'all for watching it and paying attention to me and listening and seeing what I got to say about the show. I'm a big fan, and I'm gonna keep talking about it as much as I can. I know I've missed a couple of episodes as far as discussing it with y'all, but I am here to discuss the most two previous episodes. So let's get back to it. Episode 6 and 7 of Mr. Inbetween. Man, I don't know how many more episodes it's gonna be. To be quite honest with you, I don't know how many more episodes it is. I don't know if it's gonna be 10. I don't know if it's gonna be 8. I don't know if the next episode is gonna be the last episode or not. But I am gonna miss the show whenever it goes off. I'm just gonna tell y'all that right now. I'm gonna miss the show whenever it goes off. But looking forward to however many more episodes they got to bring us. I'm dreading the day when I see that season finale come across the screen at the beginning of the episode. But nonetheless, man, it's been a really good show. But let's get into it. So, episode 6, titled Ray Who? Man, appropriately titled. So, Ray and his good old friend Gary go to the high school reunion, right? And reluctantly, Ray doesn't want to go because he ain't really about all that small talk and meeting, people that don't really know him. And that's the thing, they don't remember him. See, Ray actually, I guess, left school earlier or went to another school before graduating with Gary. So most of his classmates don't even remember him or even know who he is. They're like, Ray who? Some of them are trying to act like they remember him and try to play it off, but they don't really remember him until it's time to be rememberable, right? And if y'all watch the episode, y'all know what I'm talking about, man. He has a nice scene where he does what he does best, and that's kicks ass. So I really enjoyed that, man, because, a lot of people, go to their high school reunions and they get to, talk about what they've done since then, or they, get to talk about what they haven't done since then. And it's a lot of people, a lot of anxiety and nervousness involved because, maybe they didn't make a name for themselves in high school, or they've made a name for themselves then, or vice versa. And I think it's just funny to see Ray, who's, in my opinion, has made a hell of a name for himself, be reintroduced to some old high school classmates that don't know who the hell he is. And for obvious reasons, most of them didn't even get a chance to know who he was because he left earlier. But that's neither here nor there. They know Gary, and they know, how interesting or how funny Gary was, but they don't seem to know Ray. But they find out quickly who the hell Ray is and kind of who Ray was all in one sort. So I thought that was very interesting, giving us a deep retrospective into, Ray's past, and how that all began, so to speak. But what's not interesting is his badass daughter, Allie. Man, I don't know what, quite frankly, Ray's going to do with her, man, raising her on his own as a single father. Let's not get it twisted. He's not raising her on his own. He's kind of sharing time with the mother, you know what I mean? So in his, moments with her, man, she chooses to act up, man. We already know in the previous episode how she, chose to handle gun safety, right? Well, this episode doesn't get any better, man, when she chooses to use an illicit drug and she tries Molly for the first time, aka ecstasy, aka MDMA. So it was just interesting how Ray discovered it, and how she just chooses to handle herself in front of him, man. I don't know if she's doing this to lash out, at her dad for, not being the dad that she wants him to be, but nonetheless, no excuse for it. And he has to do something. They have to do something with her because, man, she's not gonna have a long future. She keeps going down this route, man. and it is crazy. Like he's trying to be a good father, and at the same time still trying to be a hitman. But I don't know, man. I don't know how he's gonna handle this Allie, man, because she really just pisses me off. Makes me just like, Ray, you gotta beat her ass, dude. All this talking and this time out, and you know, giving her that quiet time. Nah, man, you need to beat her ass, Ray. Man, for some of the shit she did, you know, I would have been dead 2 times over, you know, when it comes to my parents, and that's just how it is. But, you know, you can't tell people how to parent their kids, but, you know, you just got to wish them the best of luck. But you can definitely recommend some things to do, man. I'm just saying, man, Ray's got to be a lot sterner about how he handles his kids, especially for how he, you know, handles his professional job. You know, you would think he would be a lot more stern, but, you know, obviously it's his daughter. He's a softy at heart when it comes to his daughter, but man, I just hope the best for her, man, because at the end of the day, man, she's acting wild and acting out. And I know she's young and dumb and, you know, and all that comes with it, but man, what are they gonna do with Allie, man? What are they gonna do with Allie, man? And what are they gonna do with Gary, man? Gary's wild, man. See, he's trying to recruit more people for his film company. If y'all watched the previous episodes that I didn't talk about it, what do y'all think about Gary's first film shoot, right? What y'all think about that? Wasn't what he expected, right? What I expected, but, you know, he dealt with it like a pro, it seemed like, you know, so I just thought that was hilarious how he was just introduced, you know, to the whole, you know, adult video world and doing his first shoot. Seems like he handled it like a pro, man. What do y'all think about that? How y'all think Gary handled it? You know, didn't seem like it was his first time, right? Didn't seem like he was out of place at all. So, man, Gary's funny, man. I like how business is going for him, man. He's got the vajankles. Now he's doing film. He's recruiting more talent. Gotta love Gary, man. But on to episode 7, which is titled "I'm Your Girl," and the biggest take of this episode was the obvious that Ray is kind of had a new love interest, right? No more Allie, who was mentioned by, I mean, no more, I messed up. I called Ray's daughter Allie, and that was his old girl. So if y'all caught that, you know, that's me correcting myself. But his old girlfriend, Allie, who was mentioned by his daughter in episode 6, you know, he's got a new love interest since her. So I thought that was really interesting how he, you know, meets another girl at work trying to do a job for his boss. And, you know, they got some things in common, you know, and they, you know, while on the job, get to know each other a little bit better. So, you know, it was kind of a boring episode to me. I mean, other than, you know, him meeting the new girl, it really wasn't much to talk about it. This thing about the show, you know, it's got a lot of dry moments and a lot of moments that are like, nothing to talk about. It's really there for the dialogue, and I love the lingo that they have. Like, I learned something new, like dunny paper. Like, what the hell is dunny paper? When that was mentioned in episode 7, I was like, what the hell, dunny paper? When the lady was like, you forgot the dunny paper? I was like, whoa, dunny paper. I had to look it up, and I realized that was toilet paper. So, you know, thank y'all for, you know, teaching me the lingo and teaching me the wording. So I'm learning something culturally, you know. That's how the Australians talk over there, and that's their take on toilet paper. It's dirty paper. So thank y'all for teaching me that. I'm learning something, like I said. You know, it's for the culture, man. Just, I love the show. I'm embracing the Australian culture. I'm embracing the magician that was referenced in this previous episode as well. So I still have to watch that. I know one of the viewers on my channel mentioned that I need to check the magician out. I am going to check the magician out, especially since it was referenced in this last episode. So I appreciate y'all for continuing to watch, and hopefully we got several more episodes to talk about, man. I just don't want this show to run out. So again, thank y'all for watching, and thank y'all for teaching me more about the culture. And if I didn't know, now Lloyd knows. So y'all have a good one. Peace.